Namaste. I, JVN Indu, Assistant Professor, Department of Science and Technology, Faculty of Education and Methodology, Vidyapeeth Women's University. Today, I will discuss basic terminologies related to communication. So, let's start. First of all, I will discuss about signal. Signal is anything that has some information. So, anything that has some information, that is signal. So, signal is anything that has some information. I am speaking, this is signal. So, signal can anything that has some information or message. Next, I will discuss message signal. Message signal, it is also signal which contains the message to be transmitted so message signal, the signal which contains the message to be transmitted. Students, always remember, suppose I want to transmit hello. So hello is in the form of sound wave. So we can't directly transmit the sound wave through the channel. So first of all, we will convert hello into the electrical signal. After that, transmitter transmit that electrical signal through the channel. So first of all, every message signal will convert into the electrical signal. After that, transmitter will transmit that electrical signal through the channel. Now, types of electrical signals. There are two types of electrical signal. First is analog signal and second is digital signal. So, first is analog signal and second is digital signal. First of all, I will discuss analog signal. The signal which continuously changes its value with time is known as analog signal. So Analog signal is also type of signal in which the values continuously change with respect to time. So analog signal in which continuously changes the values with respect to time. So a signal that changes its value continuously with respect to time will be an analog signal. Analog signals are represented with sine waves. We use sine waves to represent the analog signals. So now I will draw the analog signal. We know that analog signals are represented with sine waves. So I am drawing a sine wave. X-axis will be time and y-axis will be voltage. Here we are using x-axis to represent and to denote the time, and we are using here y-axis for voltage. So this is a sine wave, and we know that we represent the analog signals by using sine waves. So we can say that it is an analog signal. Student, see here the values of this signal continuously changing with respect to time. So a signal which continuously changes its value with respect to time is known as analog signal. Now I will discuss digital signal. So the signal which is in the form of pulsage is called digital signal. So a signal which is in the form of pulses is called digital signal. These signals are discrete in nature. Digital signals are discrete in nature. Discrete means in the form of 0, 1. Now, I will draw the digital signal. We know that the signal which is in the form of pulses is called digital signal. So now I'm drawing the pulses. These are the pulses. It represents 1, it represents 0, and it represents 1. It is 0, it is 1. So here also x-axis, we are using x-axis for time. 1 means on. 0 means off. So digital signal will be in this form. Now I will discuss the examples of analog signal and digital signal. We know that analog signal is a continuous signal in which the value of that signal will change continuously with respect to time. So human voice is an example of analog signal, or analog watch is also an example of analog signal. Now, examples of digital signal. The best example of digital signal is computer. Computer, we know that computer only understand 0 and 1. That's why it is the best example of a digital signal. Now, next term is transducer. Transducer is a device which is used to convert one form of energy into the another form of energy. So it is a device which is used to convert one form of energy into the another form of energy. Students, we discussed that we can't transmit the sound waves directly through the transmitter. First of all, we have to convert that sound wave into the electrical form. So to convert sound wave into the electrical signal, we will use transducer. So transducer is a device which is used to convert one form of energy into the another form of energy. So we always use the transducer to convert sound waves, or we can say that message signal, into the electrical signal. Next term is attenuation. The loss in strength of the signal during propagation is called attenuation. The loss in strength of the signal during propagation is called attenuation. In simple words, we can say that when the strength of the signal decreases during the propagation, so that decrement is known as attenuation. So we can say that attenuation is the loss in the strength of the signal during propagation. Suppose this is the message signal. When this message signal, after converted into electrical signal, travels through the channel, then suppose it will be like this. So when when an electrical signal travels through the channel, some unwanted disturbance added through the electrical signal. After that, the strength of that electrical signal decreases. So the loss in the strength of the signal during propagation, when electrical signal traveling, then some noise added in that electrical signal. So during propagation, when the strength of the signal decreases, that loss in the strength of the signal during propagation is called attenuation. So basically, attenuation is the loss in the strength of the signal during propagation. Next term is amplification. It is the process. It is the process of increasing the strength of the transmitted signal. So amplification is the process of increasing the strength of the transmitted signal. Attenuation is the loss, and amplification is the process of increasing the strength of the transmitted signal. So today I discussed signal, after that message signal, after that types of electrical signal, and after that transducer, then attenuation, and at last amplification. So I hope you are satisfied from my today's digital session. If you have any query, please mention in the comment section. Thank you.